And hello, it's Jubilee Stone again. I figured it out. I mean, maybe. It looks like I figured it out. It looks like I figured it out.
I see it.
Perfect. Okay. That is, we like that. Create. Create. Yes, I know. I have a new stream up and you're gonna let me know about my Twitch dashboard. I appreciate it, Twitch, but also, shut up.
Please commit silence. Thank you.
Please. Pachonk. Perfect. I'm going to take a sip of water and also put my notebook away since I don't need it.
Papa boopy.
Oh, that was louder than it was meant to be. I'm good. Everything's fine. That wasn't
You're
supposed to
wrong?
be. No, I'm good. It was me gently tossing my keyboard into my bookcase, kind of aggressively.
I didn't hear a thing, so you're okay. I just hear you freaking out.
Oh, good. It was very loud thunk sound. Oh my gosh. So many wires. I'm all tangled up. I don't want to drop my phone right now because I've yet to replace my screen protector, so it's naked. My phone is naked.
Ooh,
Yeah.
risque.
I know, but my screen protector broke tonight, so I was like, fix it later. Okay, what campaign do we want? Where did we leave off last time? We're
We're doing them in order, right?
Yeah, I think we're on Swamp Fever, if I remember.
We did Carnival last.
Yeah, so we're on Swamp Fever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, choose character. Oh, I need to put Resident Evil characters in them. I need to get Resident Evil character mods eventually. I'll do that later. I'll worry about it later. That's a later issue. That's a
later issue.
It's a later issue. That is a future Jubilee issue. I do that a lot to future Jubilee, man. She gets mad at me because she's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Hey."
Like this motherfucker right here. Come on.
Yeah, like damn it. Why can't you just get shit done? Yeah.
I have that. I get it.
Yeah. Like future Jubilee's gonna. I don't have a lot of laundry to put away. It's honestly nothing at all. I just.
How many days has it been?
No, literally today.
Okay.
Well. Because I feel a little called out because I do struggle with putting my laundry away. There have been times where it'll sit in my hamper nice and clean, and then I'll have to toss it on my bed so that I can go do laundry again. Because I don't like. It's not that I don't like folding clothes. It's totally fine. It's just I have to like convince myself to do it. It's like it's just getting the nerve up to do it. You know. It's fine. I just don't like it. So
I get it.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, Mom, I need you to just sit with me while I put my clothes away. She's like, why? I need a shadow. I need someone to tell me to just do my job.
Oh my god, that is great. I'm sorry. I mean,
no, you're good.
The reason why I'm laughing so much is because I do the same shit sometimes where I'm just like, I'm not kidding. Like, okay, so my process is back then, right? I was extra responsible. I would do my laundry. Oh, bitch.
Aja.
Nice. So I would do my laundry, like have it washed. You son of a shepherd. Why is there so many?
Cause why not? What was that sound?
Sit down, motherfucker. Child, my enemy Mickey Mouse there for a second.
Yeah, damn.
But anyway, laundry. I would do it. I would have it washed. Welcome. I would have it washed, and I would put it in my basket, and then like immediately put it away the same day.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I just wash my laundry. Sometimes I forget about it completely. I'm bad with laundry now.
Me too.
And I will just leave it in a basket in a corner of my room for like a day or two until I do it.
Yeah,
until I say do it. So
yeah, I'm that way too. I used to be really good at laundry too, and I was like, what happened?
Something will happen along the lines here, you know.
High school happened, and I got stressed, and I stopped caring.
Those damn exams.
Freaking high school
laundry, man.
Well, I went to a charter school. I had to wear a stupid uniform. It was intense. We had 4
uniforms suck.
They suck. They are a net negative. Like people are like, oh, but they help keep people from bullying others based on social class. No, it doesn't. It actually makes it so much worse because now, instead of being bullied for my clothes, people get bullied for like wearing weird socks or having, I like my knife, or like oh yeah, anyway, or like the technology they have. So if you have a outdated phone, it's really like only 2 years old, you get bullied for that. You get bullied for your uniform fitting wrong. Like there are all sorts of things, or your pants. Like you get bullied for crazy things, man.
Oh my god, that
And
sounds,
it's like,
yeah.
it's a net negative.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, well, and also it prevents teenagers from expressing themselves, which has been proven to be bad because when you're a teenager, you need to be able to express yourself because you need to be able to explore what you like and
Yeah.
gain confidence in your body. And you don't get that opportunity when you're forced to wear a uniform and you're not allowed to dye your hair fun colors. I'm gonna go stab him.
I'm in trouble.
Hold
Oh,
on.
we're all in trouble.
Where? Oh my gosh. Move!
Pickles.
Gotcha!
Oh, watch out. Oh,
Die, you bitch!
thank you.
You're good. Sorry.
I also went to I also went to a school where it was uniforms as well, and
Sucks.
it wasn't okay. Hold on. So where I went, it wasn't exactly where like everyone was a total fucking bully.
That's
It was a
fair.
private school. It was a private school, and it was a Christian school. Um, nice people.
Yeah.
In most cases, but a lot of people hated the uniforms. Like people like who were freshmen and junior had to wear them. Seniors get to wear like technically whatever they wanted, but with some restriction.
That's valid.
Yeah, and I found it like a bit of a drag at first, but eventually it was easy because like I didn't have to worry too much about what to wear the next day.
Yeah, that's one of
Like
the nice things.
yeah, I'll just find matching colors and make it work. But it was boring. Like it was just like I couldn't really like wear like my favorite like rock shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a concert shirt. It was just like dang, eventually this shit gets old.
Yeah, it gets irritating. But also like the other thing is like if you're a low income household, because a lot of charter schools and private schools have lottery systems and scholarship systems in place so that it's easier to get government funding if you have those systems put in place because if you're not a public school, you're not going to get as much funding from the government as a normal public school. Anyway. So if you're a low income family, you have to now carve out a chunk of your income for uniforms, even if they're used uniforms, because a lot of schools that require uniforms will do uniform swaps. So old students and alumni will donate their uniforms, and then the school will resell them for a cheaper price, and it helps them get money. So like it's great, but it's also you aren't gonna guarantee you're gonna fit those clothes correctly. So there's that, but it's just you still have to spend more money on clothes than you would normally. Well, in high school, yeah, you have to buy new clothes regardless because everyone's growing and everything. But like, uniforms are way more expensive than like a pair of jeans and a t-shirt because they have your school's insignia in them and they have to be bought from a specific space. And so like my family was low income, and so we had to carve out a chunk of our income for specifically more expensive clothing every single year. And it was like, oh my gosh. And so now we're trying to like, oh, okay, we can't spend a certain amount on food. We have to worry about bills more. Like less luxury things. Like it's like, oh, if we want to go on a trip, it's less likely to happen. Like even if it's just a road trip.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I think we need to stop saying that uniforms are good because they're not. In my in my honest but correct opinion, uniforms are bad.
Certified opinion at that.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I do see where you're coming from because it's just like textbooks. Like, you're not allowed to pay for textbooks, to be close to that. You might already have, like, you already have clothes, but because they're not what the school deems necessary, you have to buy even more. And that's just, it sucks. I get that. That's terrible. I mean, I'll be honest with you. So I don't I don't live in a rich family household, but I also never really been in a situation where we were like scraping pennies or dimes.
Yeah.
But so I can't really say, I understand that front when I had it easy for the most part, and I kind of hate that because I feel like I would be a better person if I had it harder.
But you could also be a worse person if you had it harder. A lot of psychopaths and killers come from low income families.
I guess. Oh, son of a shit!
Oh my gosh! I was trying to find him and he was on top of me. Well, because if you're in a low income household, the chances of mental and physical abuse increase just because parents are under more stress and that kind of stuff. And so then your chances of being a killer, just even a impulsive killer, increase as well. And be just, oh, there's a tank somewhere.
Oh no. Okay. I'm going to pop my drugs here for a second.
That's fair. That's fair. What's in here?
Heroin.
I mean, I think it's adrenaline, but I will say that one of my favorite cards in Cards Against Humanity is the Black Tar Heroin card, just because I cannot remember the context to save my life, but there was one of the cards and we ended up pulling that card was played against one of the white cards, and it was just such a funny thing, and it was like, oh, it was just top tier comedy.
Yeah. It's a funny ass game, bro.
It's so fun. Honestly, I love it. It's so fun. I want to have stop touching me, another night with my sister and brother-in-law and my parents where we just play Cards Against Humanity, because that was fun.
Your parents play that with you guys?
Yeah, my mom and my almost dad, Kevin, who I call my dad because he's just that chill. Who's touching me? Someone was touching me. Oh well.
We don't touch you. We don't touch you here.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Don't touch me either, fucker.
Yeah, I didn't give consent.
That shit's important nowadays, folks. Remember that.
It is. Consent is key. Oh, I mean, communication is also key, but consent is like the first key. Communication is like the second key. But
consent is technically communication.
Yeah, it is. I was about to say, like, communication and consent are like, they go hand in hand. You have to communicate to get consent. Like,
absolutely.
They go hand in hand. I'm a big fan of communication, especially. Oh my gosh! So my first boyfriend, what a train wreck.
Okay.
So growing up Mormon, you're not allowed to date until you're 16. Totally fine.
What? Hold on a second. What now? Can you say that one more time?
Growing up Mormon, you're not allowed to date until you're 16.
What the shit?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go on. Continue.
Anyway, you're culture shocked, clearly. So my 16th birthday, I get asked out by this guy in my church. We'll call him OJ. We'll call him OJ.
Simpson?
Yeah. Let's go with that. That's definitely the reason.
No. Okay. I'm sorry.
Anyway, he asked me out the day of my 16th birthday party. I think it was also my birthday that day, because I think it was that year I was able to have my birthday party on my birthday. You know, I'm still a big fan of I will have a birthday party until I am old and dead.
Yes.
I'm going to have fun parties until I'm an old lady and I have no brain left. Even then, I want parties. I like them. They're fun. Anyway, so he asked me out. It was a cute way to ask someone out, but whatever. But also, he had dated before because he was a year older than me, so he had more context about relationships and stuff than I did. And so it was it was just, there was some stuff I didn't know that he knew that I wish I had known, you know? Like, it's okay to say no, and you need to be firm in your no, and you need to literally be, no, I don't want to do this, and tell them to fuck off. Where is he? Right. Oh, there he is. Anyway, I can't see. OJ. Yes. So because it's my first relationship, I don't want to do like makeout sessions all the time and like all the, you know, more intimate relationship stuff.
Right.
We didn't have sex. But it came very close but luckily I was able to be like, hey, no. And also, I love his dad. His dad saved my ass so many times. At first, it was embarrassing as hell because it's like, oh my gosh. But now I look back on it and like, damn, his dad saved me. He prevented a terrible, terrible thing. He prevented me from being more scarred from that situation than I could have been.
Right.
Where was I going with this? Consent. Yes. I had told him multiple times, hey, can we slow down? I like snuggling and I don't mind kissing occasionally, but I don't like doing this every single time I come over to hang out. Like, can we have cute things and like, can we slow down and like, just enjoy our time together? Oh my gosh. But that apparently was not an option.
Right.
We dated for 4 months, which is 4 months too long.
I see.
Yeah. But consent is key. Consent. Oh no, I was talking about communication. What made me break?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, what ended up breaking us up was not what needed to be what broke us up. Also, there's fire ammo over here if you want some.
Cool.
I'll get it. But there was a day he called me, and I understand sometimes people want to just be on the phone to talk when they care about someone. Just be like, hey, I just want to like sit on the phone together because I like kind of being in your presence when we're apart. And I like, that's great. That's super sweet. I love the sentiment. However, he didn't say that. He just called me one Saturday morning. I was getting up to get some cereal to have breakfast. And I'm like, okay. And he doesn't, oh, hey, nice. Do I have yeah, okay. And I'm like, great. Is there something you want to talk about? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm eating breakfast, so I'm not going to really be able to talk, but you're free to talk. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
But then he gets on his Xbox and calls up another friend and starts playing games with them. Totally, which is fine, but I was under the impression that he called me because he wanted to talk to me.
Right.
Not because he just wanted me to be on the phone with him while he does other things. And so I was a little hurt because I've been ignored for video games in the past by my ex-stepdad and my just brothers, and people in my family have ignored me for video games. So like, being ignored for video games is really rough for me. Oh my gosh, I've shot this jockey like 3 times. But so I was like, hey, I'm gonna let you go because you're like doing something. And I was like, okay, I don't want to just ignore this, because if I just ignore this, then it's just gonna make me feel bad and it's not gonna get resolved. So I need to talk to this guy about how I'm feeling. And so I call him up, I text him like, hey, when you're free, can you please call me? I want to talk to you. And I was trying to be as okay. I was like trying to be as unthreatening as possible with my text so that it wasn't like, oh my gosh, she's going to break up with me. Because I didn't want to like freak him out. But he's like, he calls me. He's like, oh, I can talk now. He calls me. I'm like, okay, great. I'm assuming that he's just chilling at home because it's a weekend. And so I'm assuming that the reason he's able to talk is because he's chilling at home. And he's got nothing to do right now. No, he was going to go do errands with his mom. Which to me and most people is not being free. That's running to do errands with your mom.
Yeah.
And so he's like, yeah, I can talk now. So I bring up the fact that I was very hurt by being ignored for video games. And I like, hey, like, I brought up all the things that like, how I was feeling. I was being mature about it. I was like, hey, that just really hurt my feelings. And he goes, well, I just think you're being over dramatic. And here's the thing is he knew that I have past trauma with the men in my life. So he was very aware of this because I'd opened up to him about it before. And so he was very aware of this. He's like, I just think, well, that you're just being over dramatic. And I went, oh, okay. I'm going to let you get to your errands now. And I hung up on him because I knew that if I stayed on the phone with him, I was going to go off.
Yeah.
And it was not going to be good. I was like, nope, if I stay on the phone, I'm going to yell at him and it's going to be like unproductive. It's going to be an unhealthy conversation and it's just not going to go well. We're going to end up screaming at each other. He has errands to run. His mom will be in the car soon. I just need to hang up. So I did.
Yeah.
Because that was the mature thing to do. And at 16, I'd like to reiterate, I was 16 years old. And so, oh, hello. No.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Anyway, so later, it was also pie day. So my friend was like, hey, you want to come over and hang out for pie day? I was like, absolutely. I would love some pie.
Oh, like literal pies and not like math pie?
Yeah, literal pie. But it was pie day 3.14.
Okay.
But you have actual pie on pie day. It was great. And so, sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. I got so excited.
You're like one of those fucking Finding Nemo seagulls.
Yes, mine.
Mine.
Anyway, so it's pie day, and I didn't know if he was going to be there. I was not told he was going to be there, and so I was just assuming it was going to be me, her, and our one other friend. It was just going to be 3 of us hanging out after, and we were going to have pie after my friend whose house it was. I'm going to call the friends whose house it was. Mary works. But yeah, and then the other friend will just be Jay. So it's Mary's house, and so we're waiting, and Mary's nieces and nephews and cousins were over, so we were like, okay, they're gonna leave shortly, and then we'll have pie and we'll watch a movie. Well, turns out OJ and our other mutual friend Doug were also invited over, and I'm still kind of mad at OJ. So and honestly, this was not mature. This was not a healthy thing to do. But I was also 16. It was my first relationship. And so I was kind of ignoring him and I was being a little cold because I was still mad. He had called me over dramatic and had invalidated my feelings when I had been trying to have a healthy conversation with him.
Yeah.
And so he was like trying to be all cute and cuddly and I was being kind of distant and ignoring him. Here's the thing about me is if I'm mad at someone, I want not reassurance, but I still kind of want to be near that person because if I'm close to someone and I'm mad at them, I just don't want to be away from them because I want someone to comfort me when I'm mad, and the person I want to comfort me is generally the person I'm close to. But anyway, so I shouldn't have been so cold. I could have said, hey, what you said earlier is really dramatic, but I was 16. It was my first relationship and I'm going to make mistakes. Anyway, right. I ignore him. I'm cold. And he ends up texting me later that night like, hey, I ignored you on accident and you got hurt and you ignored me on purpose. I just need some space. Hey, another pan. And so I'm like, okay, that's totally fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'll give you your space. 4 days go by. And I'm like, well, we're clearly done because it's been 4 days.
Is it me or just
no the room? No, it's not you. Oh my gosh. I
can burn this bitch. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Oh my gosh.
How am I the only one that's down and hurt? None of you guys got touched.
I ran out of the house. I'm coming. Oh, now I'm on fire too, but it's fine. Oh, I guess they're getting you through the window. Anyway. 4 days go by and I have a couple of his jackets, so I'm like, I put them in a box. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna come by and drop off your jackets because we're clearly done and I don't want these in my house because I want you to have your jackets and your hoodies back. And I don't want to talk to him. Well, at the time I was terrified of confrontation. I still don't like confrontation, but I can deal with it. At the time I was like, please, I don't want confrontation because someone's going to get hurt. He's like, hey, can we talk though? And so I'm like, I call my mom, I'm like, what do? I don't want to talk to him because I'm terrified. I'm going to start crying. It's not going to be good. And she's like, okay, just tell him you need to be home. Like, you can only talk for a few minutes and that you need to be home. And that way you avoid any long conversations that make everyone feel terrible. I'm like, I love you, Mom. I appreciate you. So I tell him, hey, I can only talk for a little bit. I can't be out for too long. It's late, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we talk. And then I realize, and on my way home, I realize, oh, I was 100% abused. Yes, but I was trying to talk about the communication part of our relationship kind of ended because because he wouldn't communicate properly with me. And I was at fault too. I 100% will accept the fault that I played. I shouldn't have been so ridiculously cold at the pie celebration. But he called me over dramatic. You don't call... Rule 1 of having a girlfriend. Never call her over dramatic.
Okay. Noted.
Don't do that unless you want to get killed.
You eat him apart like Nemesis did?
Yeah. Like, don't call her over dramatic. It ends bad for everyone. Everyone involved gets frustrated. Because the thing is, as cliche as it sounds and as stereotypical as it sounds, women tend to be more emotional. Oh my gosh! Anyway, so it's a really bad idea to tell your more emotional girlfriend. And it's not that they're more emotional, it's that society has allowed them to be more emotionally vulnerable. I think is the way I'd rather phrase it, because men are just as emotional. It's more that society has framed it as, oh, it's bad if you're emotional, you know? And so I don't want to like frame it as in, well, women are just emotional people. No, it's society hasn't really allowed men to be healthy, which is not okay. But anyway, don't call your girlfriend over dramatic unless you have a death wish. If you do have a death wish, call her over dramatic. Watch her kill you. Hey, there's a witch.
Watch her kill you.
I mean, she probably won't, but like that's how you make your girlfriend angry, and that's how you make anyone angry. Don't call people over dramatic. Period. End of story. Don't call people over dramatic unless they're like genuinely. But if you're with someone who's genuinely being over dramatic, then maybe leave. Yeah, maybe leave. Maybe consider not being around them anymore. But communication is important. You need to talk to people. But yeah, my story was not supposed to be, don't feel bad for me, I'm okay. It's a crappy situation. Unfortunately, in this world, it's almost impossible for a woman to live her whole life without being harassed or sexually abused or raped, even just having some sort of sexual violence enacted on them one way or another. Unfortunately, that is the world we live in. It's awful. I hate it, but it is what it is. I mean, it shouldn't be. It is what it is, but
Right.
And so it's not supposed to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, don't have pity for me. It's okay to be like, oh, that sucks. I'm sorry you had to go through that, but don't be like, oh, you poor baby, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't want pity. I'm okay. I'm mostly over it now. I'm in therapy for a reason. But yeah, I was supposed to be like communication is important, because my first relationship did not have communication, and that's why it didn't work. Oh my gosh, I'm being smeared shit on.
Yeah, me too. Well, I mean, I just appreciate you opening up to me.
Of course.
That must have been a lot to get out like that. And listen, man, it's young love. I get it. My first girlfriend, honestly, I think we were both an issue, but I was actually more of a problem than she was. I can get to that later in a bit. But like that's just how love goes when you're just like young and stupid. So young and stupid is just honestly how to describe life, because I haven't met a lot of young people who are smart. So we tend to do stupid shit when we're young, and sometimes to this day too, but not as much. But
well, being stupid is being human.
Yeah, amen to that, sister. Seriously. Oh shit! Son of a shepherd.
Got him.
Nice. But yeah, I used to. Can you not? Oh shit.
Jeez.
So when it came to my first relationship, it was both of us were pretty much a problem. Me more than her, because I was the one, of course, the man who had more sexual temptation in our relationship. We never went all the way, but I know what it feels inside there, my fingers and all that stuff, and I know what a boob feels like. So
sorry, sorry.
I'm just trying to make sure I word this properly.
So, hello. I'm King's Assassin. Welcome.
Hey, man, welcome.
Welcome. Welcome to chaos.
So
Who's touching?
um once I was always kind of like lusty. Oh shit. I was always kind of one to like lust for a body, but I never really like brought it to a physical extent until I had my first girlfriend,
Yeah.
um
Rochelle, get
and
me.
that opened a new door for me because we had a well, of course, relationship. You know, the partners tend to, if they're okay with it, which in most cases she was. Other times she just didn't want that, and I stopped.
Yeah.
Um, but when you know that your partner is okay with the things that you do, it opens up this door for you. Like, dang, like I have another human being who is willing to engage in fun activities with me. Um, and I just like me being addicted to that sort of thing where like a lust honestly is one of my biggest problems.
It's common when you're
Uh,
a teenager.
yeah, but I mean yeah.
Also.
It just takes a toll on the relationship because well, one we were also different in religious paths. Like she was agnostic and I was a Christian, and that created some struggle there because if you're not walking the same path together, it's gonna cause a bit of a conflict in
Yeah.
that field. So it's just how it was, and I didn't really understand that concept until like later on in our relationship. Um, I was just really excited at the time to have a girlfriend,
Which is
to
valid.
have someone that loved me for who I was and want to spend time with me that way.
Yeah.
Um, and we just like talked like all day, like almost every day. I was 18, she was 17, so like it was like she was like still in last year of high school, and I was fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
So um, and then eventually her schedule we argued about a bunch of stupid shit a lot because well not a lot but I was pretty sensitive and paranoid a lot because like I was jealous of the environment she was in. She never really gave me much of a reason to be jealous or anything like that. It was just all coming from me being like this is my first girlfriend and like I don't want to get cheated on. Like, I don't want all these like I had all these fears that were unnecessary. So that caused some friction because it was I was vocal about it,
Yeah.
and
Which is honestly a healthy thing to do is to be like, hey, I'm. Well, unless you're like, whoa, you're so and so is looking at you funny, but like saying, hey, I'm worried about this and this. Also, King Assassin, we are doing very good. I'm gonna call you King from now on if that's chill with you. We're doing good. We're having the deep conversations as we do in Left 4 Dead.
yeah, this happens a lot.
It does. Left 4 Dead is just a good place for deep conversations.
Podcast game,
Podcast
but
game.
yeah, it was just honestly, the more I talk about it, like, okay, it was years ago, right? Like, I'm 25 now, and that was like maybe like 7 years ago. And
Yeah.
even to this day, like, I still regret being the way that I was to her because, like, okay, I was good for the most part. Like, I was nice to her. Like, obviously, I treated her like a queen. In
As you
most
should.
cases, yeah, because you know that's my lady right there.
Yeah.
So I of course, but um I just know that I could have been better.
But that
Um, I know. In my first relationship, I was young.
you're supposed to
Mistakes
learn.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a learning process for me, especially. But I wasn't her first boyfriend. She was my first she's my first girlfriend. She already had some experience prior. Um, so, but it was just still like, even though it was my first, like there is still some regret to how like I wish I'd done things a little differently because
Yeah.
I hurt her in some ways and that just doesn't feel good on the heart at all for me. and especially not her because she lived through that.
Yeah.
I never physically shook her. I want to make that clear. I never laid a physical hand on her like that. It was all like emotional. I want to say abuse because I just wasn't great in some cases where like I was just like the times where I was vocal and loud, it just wasn't called for.
Yeah.
And it was just stupid. It was just stupid shit that like I just can't be proud to this day. Still, even though it was a learning experience, like I just can't be proud of it to this day.
But that shows growth. That shows that you like that shows maturity. That shows that you recognize, I guess, the faults and mistakes that we make in our youth. Like, that's good. That's good stuff.
I appreciate you saying that. You know, like you, I wasn't really looking for pity in this story. I was just kind of sharing, like, like, you know, like young love is
tough.
It's a weird thing, you know. It's everyone's learning, everyone's dealing with it one way or another. We lasted for 13 months actually, so we went for a pretty long time. Yeah, we were talking about like marriage and all this stuff like that, like all that stupid shit because like that's what kids do, I guess, which you know, they love to fantasize.
Yeah,
like we get a house and all that.
Yeah, I did that. I've done that with all 3 of my boyfriends. Well, okay, 2 of my boyfriends and a partner, even the first guy. Because it's just like it's something you do.
Yeah, I see. Because you want to be with that. You want to visualize being with that person for as long as you can.
Yeah.
And the next lady I find, I wanna be the best I can be for her. Just like I want to treat her like the mother of God. You know what I mean? Like just make sure that she's. I actually got that out of my book. That I just finished reading yesterday. Oh! I don't know how you didn't get a look at that on you, but damn.
I was like, oh no, back up, because my instinct was shoot it, and I was like, no.
Just like don't press the button yet. But she's so shiny. But
it's so shiny.
But yeah, I mean, like I just want to make sure that the next lady that I am lucky to have in the moment, they have to be valued for who they are.
And I hope that they value you the same way. Like they need to value you just the same.
Yeah. When I say that, I don't. Oh, wow.
Dang, that was quick.
Yeah. But when I say it's also important though that like even though you want to be the best partner you can be for your significant other, it's also important to know that you shouldn't be the doormat either.
Yeah.
Like don't cater to all their wishes. Like make sure that you have some boundaries for your self-respect to know that like whatever you're not okay with, make sure that you're not okay with it. Yeah. And make sure that they know that, and if they don't respect that, then that's something for you to think about because
you're gone.
Reconsider.
Yeah. Because no one deserves to be treated like I'm okay. Well, not even the terrible people. Terrible people deserve something different, but no one deserves to be treated awfully.
Right.
Terrible people deserve jail. Or reprimand. Like not reprimand. Karma. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Karma, 100%. But yeah, the first relationships are difficult, man.
Oh yeah, I know.
They're rough.
It's a train ride, but listen, it's also something to learn from.
They're necessary.
Everyone goes through that at some point.
Yeah, it sucks that they're necessary because no one wants to, but like you got to. It's part of living.
Oh, I got you.
What?
You were so close from getting bottled on.
Oh, damn. Thanks.
You're welcome. What you were saying?
Yes, part of life.
Ah.
Oh, no. As soon as I walked away.
I know, man.
My bad.
Stick together. Man, teamwork much?
I get distracted. Where is it? I don't have another Molotov.
We have these. I got this.
Oh,
bitch.
Shoot. You fell. Oh, shoot. Hunter. Okay. We're jumping down. So that. Oh, okay. Coach got you, apparently.
I'll do the sacrifice. Ah. Wait, there's 2 tanks?
Yeah.
What?
There's normally 2 the second time.
What?
That's why.
No, this is the first time I've seen this.
No, there's always 2 tanks. Okay, what? I'll get Rochelle. There's always 2 tanks.
I have never seen that
Rochelle,
before,
Rochelle,
man.
Rochelle, Rochelle! Can you die, you stupid? Oh my gosh. Ugh. It should open up soon. Oh, come here, Rochelle. Come here, come here. Oh, I guess Coach has got you. Then we're good then. It should open up soon. It should. Oh my gosh. Hiccups, apparently. Let's go, let's go.
You sound like a cat.
A cat?
Yeah.
I mean, my mom and I have not really. My mom and I joke that so my cat Simon's just a silly little goober, and sometimes I joke that he's autistic like me. So I'm like, "Aw, you're like your mom. You're autistic." But oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh shoot, Rochelle, just kill her.
Rose before hose.
Come on, Coach, just leave her.
Pop-tart. I mean, pipe bomb.
There we go. Rochelle's dead now. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, and she's like, maybe autistic people are just cats.
Go,
come on, Coach. Come on, come on. Oh. That was too close. That was too close.
I was scared he was gonna get hit by a rock. Oh man, but you were saying.
Yeah, we have a theory that maybe. How am I getting these achievements? Maybe autistic people are just cats trapped in autistic people and trapped in a person's body. Not really, obviously, but it's like maybe autistic people are just cats. And I'm like, Mom, why are you like this? My mom's weird. That's okay though. I get her weirdness. I get a lot of things from her, even though we have no genetic relation. And I love to joke about it. I'm like, yeah, I got this from my mom. My friends are like, but you're adopted. I'm like, that's the whole point. Yep. It's a funny joke. But also there are some things like when my mom and I cook, we tend to both be kind of messy people. Not on purpose. It sort of happens.
Okay.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I live my grandma. Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, define messy real quick.
Like sometimes I spill some flour. There's a little bit of sugar on the counter, and I have to like pick it up. Like, it's not like I don't like get shit everywhere, but sometimes a little like when I'm scooping the flour up in a cup, sometimes some of it gets on the counter, and it's like, ah man, or like, you know.
Yeah. So it's nothing to do with like the amount of dishes you use.
No, I try to use as little dishes as possible because.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
And I always rinse them. There are so many people who would just put their dish in the sink and they never rinse them. I hate them. Those people piss me off so much. It's like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
It's so. Well, especially because I was. We're the same person.
Oh my god, dude! Why? It's just like the more I talk to you, like the more I see. Oh, I like this. It's cool.
It's great.
It's just like I don't know why we have so much in common. I don't understand.
It just happens. The universe is weird like that.
Hell, man. But
but yeah, no, like especially so. I used to be my chore used to be doing the dishes, and so like especially my ex-stepdad and my brother. They would not, like, if there was sauce on their plate, they wouldn't rinse it off, and it drove me crazy. Because I had to clean that up, and I have a gag reflex. And, so, like, dry, crusty sauce, or just crusty food. But also, I don't like touching that. Wet food is so awful. I don't want to touch it. It's so gross.
Sometimes people leave food in the drain and like they just don't bother to fucking get rid of it.
Or they don't put it down the garbage disposal. They put it down the other side of the sink, and it's just,
everything like dries up and like it's all thick and sticky.
Yes.
It smells, especially dude. Okay, let me tell you this. All right, sour cream sucks.
It sucks.
Having a sink.
Yeah,
that shit smells.
It smells bad.
It's really bad.
It smells real bad. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, it's not fun.
But yeah, the reason why I was like earlier because like I thought like you were talking about dishes, and my grandma, bless her heart, she has this thing where like she likes to cook for herself and all that, but she uses 1,000 dishes.
Mm.
Granted, she usually washes them because normally we tend to wash what we use,
Yeah.
and I just go in the mornings and help out sometimes. But it's like I want to teach her like you can probably do just as much with less,
Yeah, you don't need that many dishes.
but she's just gonna do her own thing, and like something I teach her things sometimes if she forgets them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like I kind of just don't bother. So I let her do her thing. She's an adult. She gets far. She's where she is now by herself. So
Yeah.
it's just like let her do her thing. She takes care of her own dishes. So
I mean, as
no
long
big deal.
as she's not leaving them to rot in the sink.
Nope. No. 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 She doesn't. Do,
Uh-oh.
well.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
know
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was...
Yeah. Oh.
I thought it was just a zombie. I... My brain said,
Ooh.
ooh, zombie.
Shiny yum yum. Click
Yeah.
click.
Shiny yum yum indeed.
Oh, rough man.
Damn.
It's all good. You get used to it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Talking as a witch extraordinaire, I've done a lot of experiments on those motherfuckers, like
I
seeing what
mean,
works and what doesn't,
yeah,
and it's just fun. Honestly, like the thrill of like killing a witch
it's
is
fun.
just fun. Yeah, it's
Well,
just fun.
that's why I
I like
like...
it.
Sorry if I'm talking a little softer. It's because my mom was like, hey, you're being loud. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
But apparently the dishes worked me up a little bit, and I was like, fuck dishes, man.
Yeah, it's a sensitive subject for sure.
Apparently, it's just so gross. There's a
Oh,
reason why I traded the job. I was like, Mom, I will unload the dishwasher, partially because I hate how she puts dishes away, because I'm like, that's not where they go. There's a certain spot for everything. There's a certain way you put the cups away, and you're not doing it right. And I redo it every single time. So you do the dishes, and I'll put the cups away,
yeah.
cause you're wrong. Hit him. Yes.
Oh my god. I I I usually put dishes away too.
Ah, we are the same.
Not for the reason you have though. It's just okay. So my routine is that I wake up in the morning, I take care of myself, I shower and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'll throw out the trash if needed. I will wash it. I will put away dishes every morning just because I'm like the first one there, and I have time, so I'll just do it.
Yeah.
And I'll make coffee for everybody, and that's it. I'll think about what to do next. Just do something else in the meantime that will help out the people, and yeah. So when it comes to like washing dishes, I will do that, but I will be a little annoyed because okay, sometimes I do leave dishes in the sink, but I try not to leave a lot, right?
Yeah.
And if they're there by tomorrow, I will wash them.
Mhm.
Or if they're there by that night, I will wash them.
Yeah.
But usually they get washed just because like we divide dishes amongst each other. Like me, like just among the family, we divide it. So it's
Yeah.
not like one does more than the other or whatever. So or I mean not one person not doing everything. Um, so I was like, you know what? Like I'll put away dishes like gladly because actually I kind of prefer washing a little more than putting away
That's fair. That's fair.
because I just like the calm
Yeah,
like
like you just...
peacefulness.
Yeah, like I'll put on like a video or some music, and like
Mhm.
just you kind of zone out while you're
Hotel.
washing the dishes, sticking them in the
Just go to town, yeah,
dishwasher.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
fun.
dishwasher, yeah. Or
Yeah.
I never really actually used one, believe it or not. Every
Mhm.
time I wash dishes, it's like hand done with a sponge.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I mean, I'm not trying to compare, but I mean, like, I don't really like, I don't really know the whole like process because we just never really like have one like that
Yeah.
because reasons, I guess.
I mean,
But
It's not much different than like washing them by hand. You just don't have to worry so much about scrubbing them aggressively.
Oh, okay.
Why am I healing myself? I don't need to heal myself. I'm totally fine on health. Well, I guess if there's extra med packs. Anyway, you just want to make sure there's no food sticking to them, that they're rinsed off, and then you just stick them in the dishwasher. And the dishwasher deals with the sanitization so that you don't have to worry about sanitization. And that's shonk.
I was waiting for you to notice.
I was like, what are you? Oh. Give it to me.
I know you do. I know you do.
You know what I like.
I have a mod for the fire axe that practically makes it a sword.
We love.
Actually, it's a nagatsu. Actually, it's like a pole arm with a blade at the end. I love it. It's just So whenever you see an axe, please.
Yes.
And whenever I say katana, I know what to do. Don't worry.
Exactly. I like katanas. They're just a slice and dice.
Like butter.
Butter. So the other thing that really bothered me when I was the dishmeister was because our animals get wet food, so we leave dry food out for our cats because we trust our cats to eat when they're hungry and to not eat when they're not, and they do a really good job with that. And also it's just better because when you have two cats, sometimes they might get food greedy and it could cause food issues and start fights, and it could just be bad all around. Oh, please.
Oh, come on. A hunter and a jockey in a tank. Come on.
Oh, my gosh. But, yeah. Uh-oh. But anyway, so when we feed because our dog is different. You can't just leave food out for the dog because the dog does not have a filter. It will just eat until it literally dies. It will eat itself to death if it can. Because that's just how dogs are. I mean, obviously, if they won't probably eat themselves to death, but they really like food. And we only had the one dog, so we didn't have to worry about it. But that's how you're supposed to feed dogs. You're not supposed to just leave food out for them. You're supposed to feed them on a schedule. It's just better for the dog. Anyway, so when we would feed our dogs are very picky and will require wet food to be mixed in with their dry food. Like they won't eat unless there is wet food mixed in with their dry food. And so when we feed our dog, we would give our cats wet food as well, and that would always, like, we'd use a fork, scoop it out, smush it on the plate because Abby does not know how to bite things and has to lick because that's how animals eat. That's how they are. Anyway, so the fork would have wet animal food on it. Normally cat food. What the fuck just happened? And it would be, I hate the smell of it. It smells awful. Wet animal food, wet dog food, wet cat food just smells really bad. And it would be stuck on the fork and I'd have to rinse it off and it just didn't ever smell good. It has this awful metallic-y. Yeah. It's just, I hated it. I couldn't stand it. It literally made me want to throw up every time I was washing the dishes. It was just so bad. Wow. That was 3 witches.
Yep.
Oh, are you going to go for a 4th?
Yeah.
Damn. Uh-oh.
It's pretty easy with the owl shotgun.
I mean, that's fair.
So, I want to seem like I'm a pro gamer. I am.
I mean, yeah.
No, I'm not that conceited. Well, I guess saying that makes me conceited. I don't know.
I mean, it's okay to be proud of your skills.
Yeah.
You're allowed.
I agree.
It's a good thing to be proud of your skills. Because if you're not proud of your skills, then where's your self-confidence, huh?
Hitting people with those facts. Damn, look at you go, spitting like a Eminem.
Eminem?
Not real.
Oh, like the rapper.
Oh my god.
I was like,
yes.
Why are you talking about candy? Can you
like the brown M&M chick on the commercials?
Yeah. Can you tell that I've been craving things that I'm not allowed to eat?
You have chocolate on the mind.
Yeah, but I did have this. So we found this dairy-free ice cream. It's dairy-free. It's great. It's made with cashew milk, and it was really yummy. It had like a coffee flavor to it. It's supposed to be salted caramel. It is kind of salted caramel, but it's got like some dark chocolate, because I can have dark chocolate, but milk chocolate has milk in it, and I can't have milk. But it has like dark chocolate chunks. It's got cashews. It's got It's got caramel. It tastes like ice cream. It was good. It's yummy, and it's got like a coffee flavor. Oh, it's so good. And we found out that there is a chocolate cookies and cream flavor. So we're gonna go get me some of that, and it's dairy free. It's dairy free, punk.
Ooh. Cookies and cream is like the king of ice cream
but
flavors.
It's chocolate cookies and cream. So it's not only cookies and cream, but it's chocolate.
You're taking it another level forward.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this ice cream, man. Oh my gosh.
I actually never heard of that, by the way. First I've ever heard of chocolate and Oreo in the same ice cream.
Right? Because normally people like, that's too much chocolate. But like, no, I need the chocolate. I want the chocolate.
You must have the chocolate.
Again, sometimes I'm a very stereotypical person. I really like chocolate.
Good to know. Good to know. Because, yeah.
Yeah, I specifically like, oh my gosh, dark chocolate with raspberries. That shit's yummy. With the raspberry cream. I wish there was a See's Candy where I lived. I'd be going there all the time.
Ooh, we better stop right there.
I know.
I think we go shopping tomorrow, man. I can't be spending money yet.
Chocolate.
Yummy, yummy.
I miss M&Ms. Well, cause like my go-to. Oh my gosh! My go-to like candy. Oh no! I didn't know you were there. I didn't know you were there. Oh.
Sorry, man.
I didn't know she was. It's okay. I think there was.
Looking for it.
Yeah, in the shed.
Oh, you want me to go? Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. I thought you knew the word defibrillator. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I know I knew that word, but I was hoping you had a health kit. And I wanted to steal it. And
that's fair. That's fair.
You're not gonna need it, but I mean, yeah, I'll just heal. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
This is worth it. It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
It's gonna be worth it.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
It's gonna be worth it.
There's another witch.
I got you, bitch.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man, fuck you.
Low blow. Fucking hell. My tongue is twisted. Oh, thank you. Oh, I see the light.
Tongue twisted?
My tongue is twisted. Where's my gun?
I actually can't see it at all.
Where the fuck is my gun? Did someone take my gun?
I don't know. Actually, it's gone now. Did you have any ammo in it?
I mean, yeah, I had a decent amount of ammo in it.
It's weird.
Which body? Oh well, I guess I'll get a new gun.
There might be a better one here.
Yeah, I mean, it was a sniper rifle. It was the one I liked.
Aww.
Anyway, M&M's, because like when we would go shopping, I would be like, I need a little candy to snack on throughout the week. So like,
yeah,
gotta get candy. It's just required.
Candy is so good.
Yes. So I would get the Well, I used to get the it's the crispy M&M. So basically, it was like a Rice Krispie treat inside an M&M. It was great, but they don't really sell those widely anymore. We can only find them at Harps. So then I switched to the one that they do sell everywhere, is the cookie M&Ms, which is pretty much the same thing. I think it's a slightly different flavor in the crispy part of the M&M, but like it's the same thing because it was all about the texture for me. And so I would snack on that throughout the week. And now I'm like, oh, I can't have that because Jolly Ranchers, you can't crunch on those. You gotta suck those.
Yeah. Yeah, take time to savor those things.
It's not chocolate.
It's not chocolate.
I like chocolate. Is there not a med? Oh, there's a med pack. There we go.
You remind me of the what's it called? The fish in SpongeBob where he goes fucking nuts over chocolate when they're trying to sell some.
I vaguely.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you haven't seen it.
No.
Yeah. You haven't seen the show.
I've seen clips, and I kind of remember hearing people talk about that guy who likes chocolate. But like,
you don't sound too happy about it.
No, it's fine. It's more just. I'm not trying to sound unhappy. I'm just like I kind of remember, but I didn't grow up with SpongeBob, you know.
I get that, yeah. You know, I forget that because a lot of people I talk to know the show.
Valid.
So.
Yeah,
it's okay. I mean, yeah.
My parents were just like, nah, you don't need to watch that. And I'm like, I'm not mad at them at all. Because now that I'm an adult, I'm like, yeah, that show is... I can see why my parents didn't want that on the TV all the time. It's annoying.
Really?
Oh my gosh, I cannot find the humor in it.
Okay. I will say this. Yeah, so when you're a kid, it's easier to laugh at things, right?
Oh, yeah. Everything's funny.
Whoa! But when... My God, that was a jump scare. But when you're... And especially when you see it as an adult, like, you look at it with... If you didn't grow up with it, it's easy to judge it.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Shit.
Not the right way.
Coach.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
How did I do that?
Oh, this way.
Hey, a med kit. Hold on.
Oh, coach.
Rochelle got him.
Oh my God.
R.I.P. Coach. Rochelle got him.
Rochelle
got him. But yeah, it's just... Well, like, I don't like The Simpsons very much either. It's one of those, I didn't grow up with it. Now I'm older. It's just not funny. Where? This way.
What did you mean?
Elevator, that's right. Like, I don't know.
Oh, Coach. Come on, man.
He's struggling. He's on the struggle
bus.
He
really is. He's fighting hard for his life. But yeah, no, I see what you mean. I mean, okay. So, I guess, okay, so the key, so I guess the key word we should really focus on here is, that hasn't been said yet, is nostalgia. Because nostalgia is a very special word, because it represents, or it's a definition of something that represents what's been around during our early upbringing, and those tend to be heartwarming, like happy, like uplifting, you know, like it's like you can never get tired of it.
Yeah, well, like if I watch Wild Kratts, I'm like, oh, my childhood.
Yeah, so if you didn't see SpongeBob or you didn't see Simpsons, yeah, I guess it's gonna be easier to look at it and be like, oh dang, I guess I didn't miss out much because this show kind of sucks.
Because well, especially SpongeBob is made for, like, you know, small children.
Yeah, you're a big girl.
Yes, I'm an adult. Unfortunately, I'm an adult.
A young adult. So you still have some leniency.
Yeah.
Oh God. That zombie, like, came down from the top here, landed balls first on this rail, and just split himself in half entirely.
Oh my God. This guy, by the way? That's brutal. He's right under us where we can't really shoot him.
He's a funny guy.
Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna see what's up. You okay, buddy?
Oh, did he dodge my fire, you bitch?
He did dodge that, yeah.
Well, he's dead now. Hacha.
Ooh. Oh, Coach. I was gonna take those, but...
Damn.
Coach has been through a lot.
Coach has been through quite a bit.
I mean, he's just stupid, but I mean, that's just part of his fault, but I mean, I love Coach.
Yeah, but it's also kind of the computer's fault for, like, being bad at...
It sucked.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're just trash, bro.
They need to get good.
Did we just... No, yes. I don't know, no.
We're the same person.
Oh my God, stop.
You can't... Fuck, I got stuck. You can't escape me.
As you're coming at me with a fucking katana in the heavy rain, you can't escape me, child.
I will always be here.
Maybe I don't want you to leave.
I finally found a salad dressing that tastes good. It's balsamic vinegar.
Okay. That was a transition and a half.
Well, I've been thinking, because a part of me was like, I'm kind of hungry. But then I was like, salad. Because I was like, what did I have for dinner? Oh, I had salad for dinner. That's right. Anyway, but it was such a struggle, man, because it was just difficult because, like, I guess I just don't like raspberry vinaigrette because it just tastes like straight vinegar, man. It does not taste good.
That doesn't sound good either.
I feel like I've had it before and it was good, but it has not been good since with the bottles we've been getting.
Okay.
Excuse me. Anyway, and then we found this dairy-free ranch, which is great. It's also vinegar. It just,
Okay.
I mean, it's not straight vinegar, but it just tastes like vinegar.
Yeah. Okay.
And so finally, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I can't really do Caesar dressing because it also has dairy in it. I could probably find a dairy-free one that doesn't taste terrible. But I don't know. But oh dang,
Yeah.
thanks. But I was like, I like balsamic vinegar because there's this yummy like oil and balsamic vinegar thing that Italian restaurants will serve with bread, and that shit's yummy. And I think I've had balsamic vinaigrette on salad, and the oil really takes the bitter vinegar taste out of the salad dressing. So it's yummy. It's yummy. And my mom made it without basil and oregano, so I can have it. So it's yummy.
It's yum yum.
And so I finally had a yummy salad. I was like, finally I can eat salad again.
That's awesome.
Because no one wants a dry salad. Oh my gosh.
I'm working on it. No one wants a dry salad.
No one. Stop. Son of a bitch.
Wait, what did they be called? The vegetable medley?
I mean, I don't know. It just, I don't know. What's the difference?
A vegetable medley and a salad?
I mean,
don't know.
if it's just lettuce and like greens and stuff like spinach and arugula. I love arugula, man. So many people don't like arugula because it's kind of it's a bitter leafy green. Or like, ew, that's nasty. I'm like, you're nasty.
You're a dick.
You're nasty. What am I? Oh.
You're nasty. You're a dick. You're a little weirdo.
We used to have a friend.
Yeah.
We used to have a friend who like owns this this burger place. And so a little secret about Jubilee is I like burgers. I do. Burgers are great. But at the time, his burgers were not it for me. Burgers were not it because I still had a terrible gallbladder and I was not having a good time with my shitty gallbladder. And so that was the struggle bus. But no, Rochelle! It's mine.
she stopped.
Oh, damn. She really did?
Yeah.
Okay. There's still an extra med pack. Yeah.
For the record, I wasn't calling you a dick person. I was just like...
Oh, yeah.
The Uno reverse card, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, he owned a burger place. And so I didn't like his burgers because I didn't have a gallbladder, so I couldn't process the grease that is in burgers. And so I didn't like his burgers. And so I would order the other things. And like his food was just really rich and heavy. And it was fine for other people. But for me, really rich and heavy... I can only eat so much of it before I literally feel like I'm gonna die of nausea and everything. And so, but he had this flatbread, and it was, oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was apple jam, and pears, and goat cheese, and arugula on a flatbread. Oh my gosh, it was my favorite thing ever. And then he took it off the menu because no one else really liked it, and I was so sad. Because it was my favorite thing. It was like the thing I would get when we would go there because my family, specifically my ex-stepdad, really liked to go there. And I hated going there because I could only get the one, like, I didn't like anything else on the menu. And then he stopped having it. And I was like, what am I supposed to eat?
I know. That sucks.
But yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. And my mom's like, why do you like arugula? I'm like, because it's just the sweetness with the bitterness is just so well balanced. It's just fucking tasty.
Delicious.
Yes. I also love, there's this yummy thing, and it's goat cheese stuffed dates wrapped in bacon. So you get dates, the fruit, and then you want to get them without their pits. And then you stuff them with goat cheese and you wrap them with bacon and you cook them in the oven so the cheese is nice and melty and the bacon's nice and cooked and like sizzly, and it's just scrumdiddlyumptious. Because the dates have a nice sweetness and the bacon is a good savory and the goat cheese is a nice like savory kind of like bitter taste. And it's just, I could eat that shit all day. Come here, Coach. Coach, come here. Coach. Pick it up. Come on. You bitch. Pick it up.
He's Yoshi for me, so it's just funny watching him struggle to understand that there's a fucking health kit for him
Fine,
right
I'll
there.
take it. I'll heal myself and I'll take it.
You might as well. You might as well.
He gonna be
He just
stupid?
yoinks it.
It's
Imagine he
mine.
just fucking yoinks it.
I would be so mad. I would kill him. Full on. He dead now. There's a hunter over there.
Yeah. He did now.
He gone now. There's not a hunter over there anymore. Hey, Rochelle.
I smell a jockey behind you.
Please, I don't want your sweaty stuff in my face.
Sweaty stuff.
Well, because jockey makes me think of jocks. And jocks. I mean, I had a crush on. He wasn't really a jock, but he was kind of a jock when I was in middle school. It was only because he was on the football team. He was sweet though, and it was middle school, so neither of us knew how to talk about our feelings.
Kids, man.
Man.
Kids.
It's true.
They just don't understand.
How? Yeah, they're like, how the fuck are we supposed to talk about our feelings?
It's like, hey, you're kind of pretty.
Yeah, you're kind of nice.
Oh, you're funny.
Yeah.
Do you wanna like do you
Hold
wanna
hands?
like yeah? I can give no.
What were you gonna say? Oh, Pan, but katana, but Pan. Uh-oh.
How about this? 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 All right.
Okay.
I'll sacrifice my lady love so that way they both come along.
Yay! Thank you. The dilemma I face because of my two favorite melee weapons.
Just one of them. They just have to be on the journey.
They have to. You can't leave a Pan behind.
Well, I'm probably not gonna grab every single one. So just.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I
mean,
mean,
time I feel like just do what. Oh.
Damn. Okay. Hey, Miss Ma'am. Maybe don't spit acid at me.
That ain't cool.
Not cool. Oh, have you seen the new Netflix movie Nimona yet?
I haven't used Netflix in a long time.
Oh,
sorry.
well, there's this really good movie. It's called Nimona. It made me cry. I watched it last night before I went to bed because I was like, I'll go ahead and watch it. Because, like, why not? Because I need to watch it. I was in bed just crying.
I feel like you talked about this before, no?
I did talk about how things make me cry easily. And I was just...
No, I mean the movie itself. Like, Nimona sounds like a familiar name for some reason. Just that... Wait, no.
It's based on a book.
Oh, probably is what it was. Okay,
I mean, it's based on a graphic novel, not necessarily a book. It's about a girl who with the ability to shapeshift, and a guy who's been who's been framed for murder, and they become friends. It's good. It's good. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's good. It's good. Okay. I highly recommend it. Maybe we'll have a movie night and we'll watch it.
I was gonna say
another movie night. Discord movie nights.
Sounds great. Yeah.
Because I don't want to get in trouble for streaming something.
Yeah. It's fucking CD. What was it called? Like CDA.
Yeah.
No.
Copyright claims.
Yeah, I know that, but there's an acronym for it. It's like DMCA.
DMCA. Yeah.
I want to bring. I mean.
Nothing. No, someone grabbed the med pack. I was like, don't leave the med pack there. I was tempted.
I mean, sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
I was just gonna say, honestly, you can probably. Okay, hold on. So there's just times where I've seen like one of the streamers that I've been watching for a while now who doesn't stream as much anymore. Mm-hmm. They would stream like the game or whatever, like because some people like stream the game. They stream this and that. They do like little watch parties, I guess. And it's fine. I'm curious about like where the fine line is because I don't really know because like it seems to be okay in some cases, but in others it's not. Because I had another friend who streamed that just like had their channel checked a couple times and had some VODs taken down because they used a song or two that was copyright.
Oh
that
yeah.
one song.
Music gets copyright so much faster than other things, I've noticed.
Really easy.
That's why there's that's why there's so many DMCA free like Spotify playlists. So for streamers, like DMCA safe music is basically what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rough.
So, yeah. So at that point, it's like, I just want to know where the fucking fine line is in that shit. Because, I mean, Twitch has a decent compare now. Twitch is, a Kick is starting to get stronger. I'm not sure about Kick. So, yeah, Kick is, it's starting to get more attention. I
haven't really explored Kick a lot. I've heard about it, but I haven't personally explored it.
Me neither. It's one of those things that, like, so apparently one of the biggest moves that they made was they were able to give viewers a chance to filter out gambling, whereas to Twitch, you would be guaranteed to see a gambling stream or two on your featured page or whatever.
Yeah, especially when you're first logging into Twitch and you haven't set up, like, Twitch doesn't know what you like.
Yep. So at this point, you can, like, on there, you can just, like, filter out, like, all the stuff you don't want. Like, for instance, I'm not a fan of the whole, like, hot tub bikini bullshit. I think it's fucking trash, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's trashy.
I don't want to watch someone just chilling out in a bikini in a hot tub just talking. That's, if you want that, go to OnlyFans.
Yeah, you might as well go on a cam show or some shit, like one of those campsites. That's just why I think. I mean, I might get canceled for calling them trashy because, like, you know, it's just like, I'm gonna stand by it though because, okay, hold on. So some people do make content like that to pay the bills.
Yeah, right? Totally fair.
Understandable. Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, I wish they can do other ways, but that's not to me though.
Yeah, but oh fuck. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
But some people do it just to do it, and that is kind of where I just, like, I look at it and it's like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, look, I have to make sure I'm in a position to judge first before I decide my judgment is something to really, like, have any value in some way. And as right now, it doesn't have much value, so I don't expect people to, like, take me seriously when I look down on something, right? Because it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion on the topic, and I understand people can disagree. But it's like, I just wish that, like these, like, guys or girls, you know, like, if you got a good body, that's great.
Yeah.
Be a model, you know, like, you can be a professional model if you wanted to.
There are better ways to have confidence and, like, not use your body, but, like, yeah, I'm gonna go with use your body to earn money that doesn't require you getting half naked on camera for creepy people.
Or do exercises in a bikini.
Yeah.
Or yoga, all that type of shit. Or like hold a microphone to your. I'm not kidding, by the way.
Oh my god.
When I say this, but hold a microphone to your butt and fart in it.
Why?
It happens.
Oh,
it happens.
That's so trashy.
It happens.
Well, because some people are into farts, and that's weird, and that's gross.
I try to be open. Okay, look, I want to stay open-minded because, okay, when it comes to fetishes, I just try to understand that everyone has a fetish.
Yeah, and it's literally, you can't control that. It's not something that you, like, consciously decide, and the kink is something you can consciously decide, but fetish, not so much.
But yeah, at that point, like, it's like I draw. Okay, hold on. There's just some things that I just do not understand, no matter how hard I try. And I don't try often in some cases because I don't care for that sort of thing all the time. But, like, I just, like, what are you doing?
I don't know what Rochelle was doing.
But I just kind of, I just try to. Oh, coach, you madman. I just try to judge.
Yeah.
But there's just some fetishes like the puke fetish.
Oh yeah.
Fart fetish, armpit fetish, foot fetish.
Oh well, actually, I try
fetish.
not to judge the foot fetish too much because we have proof as to why that happens. And
this was a conversation with an old friend group of mine. They went to the science of it, like something in the ball, I guess.
Yeah. Well, so in the brain, the part of your brain that recognizes a foot as a foot is right next to the part of the brain that gets aroused by genitalia when you're in the mood. And sometimes those wires get crossed.
Oh my god.
And so I kind of be like, yeah, it's not like you can really control that. But, like, some of those fetishes, I'm like, no, that's just weird. I'm not okay with that. Or like a balloon fetish. Like,
yeah.
Because, like, kink is fine. As long as you're not doing it in public, like, my biggest pet peeve is, like, going to Pride and seeing people with bondage gear or having, like,
dude.
those, like, they're not quite furry masks, but, like, the dog masks that are, like, used in kink. That bothers me so much. Because I'm like, you cannot bring your kink in public because people cannot consent. People can't consent to that. They're not able to consent to seeing your kink in public. You have to leave that at home.
I agree.
If you really want to show people, post about it online, because then at least, and do it in a way that people they follow you to see it, like that kind of stuff, so that that's their type of consent. Like, we'll do one more.
Okay.
I'm like, we'll do one more. But like, don't just bring it into a public area where the people around you have no ability to consent to seeing that. Like, I don't want to see I don't want to see kink in a public sphere. That's not okay.
Like, and that's one thing, because I remember like a story of this father going rampant on a baseball stadium because you know how they do kiss cams or some shit like that. So they were doing kiss cams, and one of the couples happened to be lesbians, and this dad lost their shit. Like, why the fuck are you showing this to our children? You should not be showing this. It is man and woman. No man, no woman. It is man and woman. And like, he just like, bro, like, it was just two lesbians getting at it. Like, I mean, not even getting at it.
It was just a little peck.
A kiss.
Yeah.
It's just, a kiss. It's just their genuine love for each other. It's just how it is. And like,
because that's how
they're just getting sensitive.
Yeah, because that's how it is when a straight couple's on the kiss cam. It's just a little kiss.
Well, sometimes they get freaky.
Yeah, but that, being mad at that, 100% agree. Like, don't do that. Don't do that, because there are kids watching. Because it's different to just like a sweet kiss of like, oh, I love you, and look at this cute little moment. Because honestly, that is kind of a romantic moment. But don't get freaky on the cam. If they were like getting freaky, be mad. But like, if you're gonna get mad at exposing our kids to same-sex kissing, then you need to get mad about different sex kissing. Like, it can't just be the one type of relationship. It needs to be everything that you're mad at. Yeah. Like, if you don't want your kids exposed to that kind of, like, if you don't want your kids exposed to the like sexualities and gender orientation, totally valid. But you can't just single out the LGBT community. You have to You have to be like, you can't just single it out. It has to be everything.
And that's the thing too. One of the drawbacks I feel like happens when it comes to someone's beliefs, when it comes to division, is that you think you're right by teaching your child to dislike or hate hold on. You think you're right by teaching your child to dislike a certain people or belief or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're also teaching them hate.
You're teaching them hate. And honestly, like, because again, if you're like, take Christians for example, you're teaching your kid that being gay is against the Bible. Okay. And you're teaching them you need to hate these people. Well, that's going against what Jesus has quoted as the most important commandment. Love one another.
Shit.
You good?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Why aren't the bots doing anything?
Nope. Things are happening.
Oh my gosh. I forgot I had a gun. I forgot. My bad. Oh no!
I was just going to ask you to shoot me.
Okay.
Fucking shoot me.
I'm so sorry about that.
No, I'm not kidding. Like, I was actually going to be like, okay, can you do me a favor? Shoot me. And then he's like that.
Oops.
Like nothing.
Maybe heal?
I will.
Oh, it's safe room. Okay, valid.
I just don't understand our brains.
Yeah, that was an accident.
I don't. I don't like. I just.
We were
I
meant
just
to
get.
meet.
I just get amazed each and every time. I just don't get it. And like, okay, you might think I'm bullshitting in some cases. I promise you, I'm not. I promise. I'm like when I say like I do this too, I do this too. I'm being fucking honest.
Well, I am too.
I just. Maybe we were destined to meet some way somehow some form. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I don't.
The universe be funny like that.
It's a little hilarious, man.
It's great. So many pans. It's top tier comedy.
I don't get it. I don't understand fate, but maybe I will someday. Oh
Excuse
my
me.
god.
I don't think we're meant to understand fate till we're dead.
Maybe that could be a true. That could be a true.
One of my favorite things that my pastor has said is that we're not meant to understand God perfectly. We're meant to just love him perfectly. And I'm like, damn,
Okay.
damn right. Because how are we supposed to understand an omnipotent being like who created the universe? How are we supposed to understand? We have tiny puny human brains. How are we supposed to comprehend that shit?
Yeah.
Like, he
I
didn't
know.
make us to completely understand him. We're not supposed to. We're just supposed to love him. Like, that's the goal, man. We're just supposed to have a relationship. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
love that. I like that. Because it takes so much pressure off of, like, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on half the time.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's good that you don't put to pressure on yourself because there's no way that someone can be perfect for God because
Exactly. He
Jesus
didn't.
was because he was a son.
Yeah. Like, he didn't.
But
There's a
yeah,
reason humans are imperfect. There's a reason Jesus was sent to Earth. Like, oh my gosh, no!
it was just like yeah. So like it's just I don't really see the idea of being a perfect follower possible because we already not perfect at all. We already not perfect in the womb.
Yeah. We come out imperfect.
So it's just like so like yeah, your pastor wasn't wrong there at all. I mean, like I can get on board with that.
Yeah.
That is actually a softer way of putting Christianity. Like you don't have to understand it perfectly. You just have to be good enough
Yeah, love
and
him. Yeah.
be good enough. I mean, like in um, I mean, what do I mean? I mean, like in terms of just know that he's real. That he's
Yeah.
out there,
Have
and then
faith.
repent when you can.
Yeah, when you're aware that you messed up, when you know you done diddly fucked up,
That you did the
but
wrong.
you gotta repent, make up for your mistakes, you know? Oh, sorry,
Absolutely.
Rochelle. I thought sometimes I get confused and I think people around me are zombies and I just go wham.
They all look the same.
Nope, not fair enough. Fair enough. Sometimes my southern comes out a little more than I mean it to.
I get it. I do. You remember how?
Boy, oh boy.
Both of you are hoes.
Anyway,
You remember? Obviously, you remember how? Oh, hell, kids. You remember how like our first evidence session? I was southern as fuck for
yeah,
during.
yeah,
It happens,
it
you know. It
happens.
comes out. I get it. I get it.
I'm
Sometimes
yeah,
Irish comes out too.
I'm the stereotypical southern, like, you make me mad, my southern accent comes out heavier and heavier, like the angrier I get. I'm like, damn it.
I might just want to argue with you someday, just on
Oh, but you have to
purpose.
like
To
make me legitimately mad. Like, it's no very rarely when my friends do this because it has to be someone being stupid, like full on. Like I'm the type of person who if someone messes with my friends, they're dead. But I won't hurt them. I won't physically hurt them. I will
Okay.
tear into them with my words because I'm too afraid to like being physically mean is scary. Like if I have to, obviously I will get physical if need be. But like
Yeah.
that is not my first violence is not my first thought. My first thought is normally what can you not? Like can you shut the fuck up and let me talk some sense into you, you stupid bitch.
Gee, sorry. God damn.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
stay here.
I'm that type of person.
Oh, okay. I thought you were okay. I get it. I get it.
Huh?
No, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Okay.
I misheard.
Oh, okay.
But I see what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you use words other than violence.
Yeah. Like, I remember distinctly okay, so the way my school system worked is K through 3rd was elementary, and then 4th and 5th was what was called intermediate. 6th through 8th was middle, and then everything else was high school. And well, I changed schools by the time I hit high school, but it was still high school for me. But so in 4th grade, someone made my friend cry, and I made them cry. I didn't mean to make them cry. It sort of just happened.
Yeah.
Because I was upsetty spaghetti that my friend was crying, and I just I was just mad. I didn't yell at them, but I like talked very sternly to them, and they're like, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make her cry." I was like, "Damn straight. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Leave me alone." I ever see you make her cry again? You dead. You dead man. Not really, but like, you know what's coming for you.
And light their house on fire.
Oh yeah.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, but, arson, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Arson, we love.
I do like arson. Well, I mean, I don't do it.
Yeah, don't do arson, but it's pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of
watch.
Yeah, I was the pyromaniac of my friend groups. I was the one who'd be like, "Hey," I almost burnt my house down as a kid. Not like really, like my house didn't catch on fire, but I was a dumb young child, and I was like, "Hey, you can roast the little normal sized marshmallows over a candle." So my mom left me with a tea candle, a tea light, and I was having fun roasting my marshmallows on a toothpick. Excuse me. And I had a tissue next to me because I wanted to wipe gooey bits of marshmallow off my fingers. And I had the brilliant idea. I was like, what would happen if I held the tissue close to the fire? I don't know if you know this, but tissues are kind of combustible.
Really? That's so?
Yeah, they're a little bit combustible. And so it combusted, as tissues do.
Oh. Wow, what?
I know, it's insane.
Gosh.
And luckily we had already taken the carpet out of I don't know which way to go. Luckily we'd already taken the carpet out of our dining room because we had I'm stuck. A heel. Anyway, we had taken the carpet out of our dining rooms, which was very lucky because tissue's on fire. My first thought is rush it to the sink because the sink's not far away, and put it in the sink and like turn on the sink and let it not be on fire anymore. That didn't work. Beep 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 beep. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm feeling.
Anyway,
yeah.
I was like, oh, this is burning really fast because it's a tissue and it fire like tissue because it's very combustible. And so I panic, drop it on the ground, the concrete ground, luckily, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom just gave me a glass of water. I grabbed the glass of water and I splashed it on the tissue and put it out. And I was like, I almost burned the house. The house almost caught fire. That could have been bad.
You too, man. You too?
Yeah.
So you were playing a fire.
Yeah.
I was playing with a microwave.
Oh no. So many things can go wrong.
I just wanted some reheated pizza.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know what time was.
Oh no.
I couldn't tell time.
How long?
Enough to make black smoke for the house.
So like 10 minutes?
Probably more than that. My parents caught it and stopped it in time, thankfully, before Papa Boopy.
Yeah.
But it's, it happens. You like towel tissues. I explode
microwaves. Yeah. Yeah, as you do.
I'm just, if you ever want to feel better, there you go. Remember that story. So.
Damn. The microwave was just, I'm a short person. I just barely hit 5'5". I don't even know if I just barely hit 5'5" because of chiropractic care and stuff. yeah, I finally grew that last half inch. I used to be 5'4", and something happened, and I finally grew that last half inch. But we could have also measured me wrong, so I could still be 5'4". But I'm
right.
short. I've always been short. I couldn't reach the microwave very well when I was younger, so there was.
Oh, son of a shepherd!
Oh my gosh, I hit him, and it didn't die quick. So it was gonna be a little difficult for me to, explode anything in the microwave. Partially just because it was gonna be hard for me to reach the microwave until I got older.
Oh.
I still have to get a stool most of the time because I'm just short.
I mean, it's not
for the microwave, but for like the cabinets and stuff. Otherwise, my options are climb on top of the counter, and I don't like that option because I can fall.
Well, you can do what most short girls tend to do for some reason. They just post a video about it, the caption "short girl problems," and then they just,
But that doesn't.
That's just how they do things.
Doesn't are they hoping to attract a tall husband? Is that the goal?
Probably.
I mean, valid goal, but also that doesn't solve the problem right away.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. But I'm just saying, like, it's just a stereotype among short girls. They just like to. That's just what they. I don't know why. That's just what they do.
I mean, I don't know. I'd like to post things on my Instagram stories, but like, I don't know. That's kind of dumb.
A little bit, yeah. I think so.
There's better ways to attract tall partners. Like talking to people.
Yeah, like be yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just actually like be social. I mean, I can't talk about dating because let's just say my history is a little. That first girlfriend I told you about, that was my only.
Wow, fair enough.
Because
got nervous.
Well, that too. A little rejection here and there, and I, had a couple online things going on too. Just
fair enough.
Experience in the online field when it comes to having a partner. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like things like that. But I don't know. It was. I will say, I'm not gonna go into detail yet.
Valid.
It was just dating has just been a weird thing for me because I've never really been that smooth of an operator.
Same.
In person.
I'm so fucking dense.
Yeah, that and like awkward and like weird and sometimes creepy. Just it's just hard.
It's hard. It's hard to talk to people.
It is. The
amount of people I didn't talk to in high school because I got nervous and I had a crush on them was a lot.
Yeah. That is the thing. Oh wow! I just jumped here without second thought.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, look. Some people make it look easy. You have to train somehow, some way, some form. It's just.
Yeah, I'm just dense as hell.
I remember one of the stories you told me. Like, I think it was over a text message.
Yes.
Is he flirting with me?
My friends had to convince me.
That was pretty funny.
They were like, Jules, come on. He sent you a flirty meme. That's flirty. And I was like, no, he's just being nice. It's like, no, it's flirting. I was like, no.
No.
Oh.
Not quite.
Not quite.
It's cool. I got one of these things. Don't do that.
Move.
Move, bitch.
Move, bitch.
Oh.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
I accidentally invented that song when I was younger.
I kind of believe you. Oh, my bad.
No. Okay. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds dumb because obviously I didn't write that song I wasn't the first to write it or sing it the way it's sung now. But I had the Star Wars game for the Wii, and if you ever had a Nintendo Wii, you would know that you did. Oh yeah, you did. But, and motion controls are a thing, right?
Yeah.
So they were, if you're part of the Star Wars world, you understand that they use the air or the Force rather,
The Force,
to
yes.
push people out of the way. And whenever I pushed a stormtrooper, I'd be like, "Move, get out the way, get out." It's my own little thing. And then my cousin
Nice.
told me like,
That's a
"You know, it's a
song.
song, right?" I'm like, really?
Like,
For
yes.
real? I was like
For
freaking
real.
out because I was young as shit, a little wee lad, and I was just like, I sang a song
That existed.
and I didn't know until I was told. I was like, hell yeah! So then I started like pushing more stormtroopers, started singing more because I was feeling myself.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh damn, I should be a songwriter. Well, look where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Not songwriting.
Fair enough.
So so
I.
that dream never fell through.
Hey, sometimes you're gonna have dreams as a kid and they're just not gonna happen.
Yeah. You know, most of them tends to be an astronaut or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's.
I wanted to be a
You,
shapeshifter.
yeah.
Oh shit!
How's that coming along?
I'm good.
Oh
I'm
shit!
good.
Shit!
Fuck allergies. Why? Oh my
Oh
gosh,
no!
I'm good. I'm good. I just choked on air.
Choked on air.
Yeah, I'm that type of person.
Got it.
I will choke on air. I wish I was kidding, but I also will sprain my ankle on
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh, like a white girl in a horror movie.
Yeah, I blame my half white side. I blame my mixed race. That's a valid thing to blame. Totally. It's definitely
Yeah,
not.
heritage.
Well, I learned later. I learned recently that it's probably because of my hypermobility and my connective tissue is stretchy, so it's not gonna hold my ankle bones in place very well.
Yeah.
So they're gonna sometimes twist without reason, just like sometimes my knees hurt for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's. Oh.
But I also will lock my knees, which is just really bad. I lock my knees so much.
And that's just like when. So that's when like the bone or the leg itself just can't move or something,
Well,
or what happens there?
you kind of hyperextend your leg. It's called locking your knee because it's not that you really lock it. You can still bend and move. But excuse me. You cut off circulation. People pass out if they lock their knees for too long because they are preventing blood flow to their brain and stuff, so they'll generally pass out. Because when your brain realizes that something's going on where it's not getting what it needs, it literally will force you to fall asleep so it can kind of take over everything for you. And so you're only doing base functions. Come on, coach. There's not really a good way to explain locking your knees. The best way to explain is that I hyperextend my legs, which wears down my knees. So there's a really good chance that when I'm old, especially if I don't continue to strengthen my knees, which I'm not planning to, I'm planning to continue to strengthen my knees because that's what's good for me. But if I continue to if let's say I didn't do that, there would be a really good chance that I'd have to wear like a knee brace by the time I was like 35, just to keep my knees from killing me.
Oof.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is because I'm taking care of it now. I'm not. Well, I try to consciously think about it when I'm standing, but I'm doing exercises to strengthen my legs. Oh, do I want this one? It doesn't shoot as fast, but I get more accuracy. But I'll take the one where I can zoom in. I'd rather have the ability to zoom in and shoot faster, I guess.
Oh, you are using my gun?
Yes.
It's cool, right? I love it.
Because you can shoot fast, and like, sure, you can't zoom in as much as you can with a sniper, but like, you still get to zoom in.
Yeah, like this is really fucking precise for what it is.
Yeah, especially compared to the non-zoomy guns.
And it actually does the same damage as the regular M16.
Ooh.
Oh, hello, laser here.
Laser.
Oh, bro, I am in love now.
Laser.
Precision.
Hey, get out of my face.
You know how when you're young, your parents would just go like when they're feeding you, like that, like they go
like
to make the food
yummy.
sound good. I was just like, I do the same thing when I just like see a really sexy looking gun. I just like,
Fair enough.
like because like, I got a thing for guns. I just like,
Valid.
I just like a really sexy looking handgun with a nice sight to it, a laser pointer, and like something like a fast tap. It's like a hair trigger type of thing. Oh, which right there. I almost shot that dude in the tit. You want this pipe bomb?
Pipe bomb?
Yes. You want it?
Oh, yeah. Pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Take. Fucking spitter. Get out of here.
But yeah.
Yeah, guns.
This is like, yeah.
I like guns, but I'm more of a knife and sword person.
That's cool.
I like knives. Yeah, I really want. Oh my gosh! So I have. It's an okay pocket knife. It's all right. I want to get a really good one though. I just haven't found one that calls to me yet. I've been practicing. I have a practice butterfly knife so that I can do all like. I want to do all like the really badass, sexy butterfly knife tricks. I want to be that person. I'm like, let me be cool, man.
Dude, okay. First, I'm gonna show you my karambit. After this. And second, that would be freaking awesome to learn. Right? I thought about it too. I haven't given it like much thought, but I tend to imagine things, and like I was like, I could use a new skill. Like, what if I could just play with a knife?
Yeah, I also I want to go axe throwing again because I love axe throwing, and like sometimes the axe throwing places will have knives, and I want throwing knives to practice with. Like just cool shit happens. I want to be that person. I want to be cool. I want to be a sexy knife lady. Let me just be a sexy knife person.
Ooh.
That's how I'll attract a mate. I'll be
just dangle a knife in their face.
No, just be cool, do cool knife tricks, and they'll be like, "Damn, want a date?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yo, I'm into that.
Nice.
Wow. Let's go.
Whoa.
Oh, I tried to make
We're dating.
Just like wagging a butterfly knife. Woo.
I would though, because I'm just weird and awkward. I'm an awkward human being.
That's so great. I love it though. I really do.
Oh.
I am too. Don't worry. It's part of. It's a blessing in disguise. No, it's not. But it's something.
I mean, people think I'm cute. I'm also really intimidating. I don't mean to be, but like when I was in high school, I'm like, why is no one asking me out on dates? Because everyone tells me I'm pretty and that I'm cute and everything, but I'm not being asked out on dates, and I don't understand what's going on. It's like, well, you're kind of intimidating. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's like, you are definitely intimidating.
In what way?
Well, apparently I give off the vibe that if you fuck with me, I'll chop your dick off.
Oh.
Which is not a bad vibe, in my opinion. It keeps people. It keeps people from people you don't want interacting with you from interacting with you.
Yeah, it goes. Oh, son of a shepherd. That can be a double-edged sword.
It can be because people don't want to talk to you as often but like honestly, I'm like, if they're too afraid to talk to me, then I probably don't want to hang out with them anyway.
Yeah.
I'd rather talk.
Bitch face.
Yeah. Like if they're gonna be afraid of me, then they're probably not gonna be very fun to talk to. And if the vibe I give out keeps creeps and other people away, and that is the goal.
Do you have a bitch face?
A what? Oh yeah, I have a resting bitch face. I 100% have resting bitch face.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that
goes a long way.
It does.
For sure. That fucking goes a long way.
It's not on purpose. I'm like, I promise I'm not angry. I just look really angry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just do.
I'm never gonna forget the time I was in middle school. I had a computer class, and my teacher was this bald-headed little snarky motherfucker. And then before I go into class, he's like, "Why do you look like that?"
Like what?
And I was confused. Like, you just look mad, man. Like, you look angry. Try smiling. Like,
That's how
I
you.
just, yeah.
That's how you get socked in the face. Don't tell me to try smiling, or I'll take your smile away.
I will give you a reason to not smile.
Yeah.
That was my. I obviously can't say it to a teacher, but in my head it sounded really cool. So I stuck with that. But in reality, I just kind of like kept quiet and just like walked in class and sat in my chair like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you could have offered him a Californian smile. A California smile,
What?
not a Californian. It's
How did you know I'm in California?
Oh, I didn't. I was just cuz it's a type of smile.
Are you fucking
It's you
I don't.
You make someone bite the curb and you curb stomp them.
No. That's I don't believe that was.
No, I literally have my mom's from California, my friend Zoe's from California, and what you do is
I don't.
it's called a California smile. You have someone bite the curb and you stomp on their head.
How the fuck? Okay.
It was not supposed to be a guess.
I don't.
You good?
Wait.
You good?
Let me send you something really quick.
Okay.
I see. Like, I turn around. You good? I see that looking at me.
Hold on.
I see that looking like you good.
You're good? This is the glare. Oh my gosh. Love that.
Oh my god. Okay, well, there you go.
I guess you didn't know what a California smile was.
No, I mean, in real life, I'm not that I mean, in my head, I'm violent, but
That's
not
true.
in real
That's
life.
true.
So,
I'm not.
But
Yeah.
that's educational.
So don't accept California smiles.
I just didn't. I just kind of, you know what? That's just funny. I'm a little flabbergasted. Not like not like that's my fault, obviously. But I mean, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, okay, so I just took that as like we oh my god, we're on the same wavelength like 90 fucking percent of the time. You read my mind on occasion, and all of a sudden, like, you mentioned Californian smile while we're on the topic of both of us having bitch faces. I just took it as like, oh, there's no way this girl knows I'm fucking California. Okay, whatever. You know what?
I know. I hacked your IP address.
Don't say that. And I took cybersecurity as a fucking major in college. Don't you dare say that to me again.
I don't even know how to hack anyone's IP address.
I know you're kidding, but like
I took
cybersecurity as a major in college, so I should know how to defend against that. And here you are making jokes about that. I'm lost for words.
Fair enough.
I'm at a loss for words.
There were only so many places I could have guessed, like time zone wise, just because I know you're 2 hours behind me. So I'm like, okay, that just narrows it down to the west and specific parts of the west, because I believe, yes, specifically Las Vegas and Nevada, not all of Nevada. I believe Arizona right now, because Arizona hasn't done daylight savings in forever. So yes, because we sprung forward. So Arizona right now is 2 hours behind. There's a couple other. I think New Mexico.
Wait, do we spring forward? Wait, when?
We already sprang forward. It was early spring. That's why it's called spring forward.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. That's gracious. I'm so sorry.
And you fall back in the fall.
Okay, well I'm sorry. I did not know that. Okay. That's gracious. Goodness. I felt a little toot there, but you know.
I mean, I wasn't trying to give you toot.
Not too, but like, you know, like a fucking smart ass.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Okay, I do.
That's why we call it spring forward.
That's another thing I tend to do.
Back. It's because it can fall.
Sometimes I sound very smart ass-ish, and I'm not trying to. People are like, damn, you don't need to be a smart ass. I'm like, I'm not trying to. I'm just, it's the autism, I swear.
You can't keep blaming the autism.
I
At
can't.
some point, you have to take responsibility.
Oh no, okay? I'm 100% aware that sometimes it's just me. But a part of me is the autism.
Oh my god. You have like a hall pass. It's like a power or a superpower.
I mean, not really.
Like...
But right. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of a power because I'm like, sometimes I do stupid shit, and a part of that is because of the autism. But no,
it's like a get a shelf retard.
Yeah, but no, if I do something stupid, I would 100% take responsibility for it because you can't just blame mental illness for stupidity. You can't. Well, that's why I like Dear Evan Hansen. It's a good musical, but I wish people realize that Evan is not the hero. He's not. He's the villain.
No idea what you're talking about. Sorry.
Oh, it's a musical. It's a lot to explain.
Okay, right. Okay, so yeah.
But basically, this guy has mental illness and kind of uses it to be an ass. Like that's not entirely what. That's more the subtext, but like because there's a lot more to Dear Evan Hansen, but like that's more like the subtext summed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
But yeah.
Okay. It actually reminds me of an episode of Family Guy. I'm not sure if you've seen that or not.
I haven't.
Okay. I'm sorry. So the dad is he's something else. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
So there's an episode
about
where,
it.
Right. So you would expect the satire humor. So basically, there's an episode where he is told that he is don't quote me on this, but you know, they use the word retarded. And
oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
That was scary.
That was scary.
Holy shit. But like you know, he Peter's being a character that he is. He takes advantage of that. And the first thing he thinks of is to just go do stupid shit on purpose to be an ass, and blame the retardedism.
Yeah.
And then he just say like, "Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know any better. Sorry, I don't know any better. Sorry, I don't know any better." Every single time.
That's not okay.
No, it's not. And you know, like it got to the point where like he and his family are having dinner, and then all of a sudden he takes a plate and just like excitedly chucks it at a wall. It's like fine china.
Oh.
And of course I've got mad. And he was like, "Peter," and he's like, "Sorry, I don't know any better." Well, no, you fucking do, because you didn't start doing that shit until
you got the diagnosis. Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty similarly, I see a similar thing in that what you just described.
Yeah.
In the episode I saw. So obviously the musical seems more elegant than a fucking Family Guy episode.
I mean, it's also about like suicide and depression and stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but more like I don't use my autism as like a, oh well, I'm allowed to do this because I'm autistic and because I know better. I do. I will say like, hey, I'm sorry if my tone's wrong. A part of it is just that's how my brain functions, because no one corrected me because no one really cared, because it's like, you're getting good grades, you're keeping your head down, you're being a good kid, whatever.
Right.
But oh, I can see that smoker over the ridge. Oh no, there's a tank.
He fell behind the tank.
Yep. Come on, tank. Come on.
Oh, watch out. Oh no. Oh, thank God this pillar was here.
Oh, you there. Good.
Nice. Oh my God, the bridge is the most stressful ending.
It is. Because there's not a lot of room. Come on, die. Okay, he's dead. Okay, we're good. Whew. But yeah, like, if you can't use a diagnosis to start doing something you would never do before. So like, I would never use my autism as an excuse to be mean to people. It's more of a, hey, I'm sorry if you interpreted that as rude. It was not meant to be. I just sound mean sometimes. Good. Because I have a hard time with tone and social stuff. Shit's hard for me, man. And also I'll be like, hey, I'm sorry if I was a little emotional today. I interpret things incorrectly and I should have asked you if you meant that. I'm working on asking people about their intentions.
Right.
Because sometimes I misconstrue things and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're being so mean to me. And it's really just that person had a bad day at work and they're just in a grumpy mood. Yeah. It has nothing to do with me. Well, like today.
Sounds like you're right though.
Yeah. Like today, I was like, "Hey, mom, where's this Tupperware that I really like?" Oh my gosh, get off the ladder so I can go. Oh no. I'm coming.
I have a pipe bomb too. Oh dear.
I'm coming.
Do your best. You got it.
Everyone move. Okay.
Shit.
We're good.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Holy shit, you're my hero.
You're welcome. I got you.
Off, all of you.
We're good. I'm gonna heal really quick while the pipe bomb's distracting them.
Me too. Although it's too late for me now, but I'll make it work.
Yeah. It'll work out. Hey, don't touch me.
I'm too close to the edge.
It's fine.
I'm trying not to lose my Oh
my gosh, freaking smoker. But yeah. Sometimes I say shit and it sounds mean and it's not supposed to be. I just have poor tone. Yeah. No good at tone. Man. Stop touching me. Let me be. Stop touching.
Guess what I found?
A pipe bomb? A grenade launcher?
Even
nice.
Better, yeah.
Let's go. Reload. Fucking bitch. We're so close. Come on. Don't think.
The wrong way. I went the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I believe in you. Fucking. Oh my gosh, why can't.
Rochelle is dead again. Rochelle has died every
Coach. Coach is about to lose it as well. No. Get out of here. Yep.
Oh
bye.
My God, Rochelle.
And Coach. I don't think Rochelle made it through a single campaign.
No, she didn't. Oh. Coach barely did both times, but this time he
gave up on life.
Oh, Rochelle, that was funny.
He really said bye-bye.
Bye-bye, have a good time.
Bye. Oh, why did my voice do that? I have like a frog in my throat.
A cat? Were you talking to a cat?
No, I was just saying weird shit, apparently.
It's okay.
I need to know my melee. Yeah. You beat me every time so far.
Really? I think you got this one.
I think. Oh my gosh,
I'm gonna give you false hope. Oh
Dude,
my God.
Every fucking time.
Usually it was close, but that one was just I tripled you over.
It's fine. Hold on, let me end stream really quick. Okay, for sure. Thank you everyone so much for watching. And thank you everyone to watch this later. Have good days, have good nights, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.